And my mum took me to my GP, who was absolutely amazing. He was called Dr. Greywall, and if Dr. Greywall is ever watching this video right now, big props to you, because you probably saved my entire existence back then. And he did it so simply and so easily that I don't even, it's kind of like funny when I think about this story, about how it happened back then. But we went to the doctors. He was so lovely and so like so on my level that he just made me feel great instantly. And I saw him a couple of times, and one of the times he told me this thing to think about when I was thinking like thoughts about anxiety, and when I was thinking thoughts about OCD and washing myself too much or worrying about germs and stuff like that. If anyone can relate to this, when you have OCD, you'll think something like, if I don't turn the light switch on again or another 10 times when I get into bed, something bad's going to happen, or something like that. OCD is kind of like that. That's what you think in your head. You think something bad's going to happen if you don't ritualistically turn on a light a few times or pick up an object or something like that. This one time when we went, he said you need to get like a plaque on your wall that you can look at whenever you think about a thought like this, or whenever you have doubt about yourself, or you're thinking about something irrational that is making you anxious and feel horrible. You need to look at this slogan and read it and be like, yeah, that's stupid, stop, reboot, and start again. And he said something to me, and I can't say it because this is a family channel and I don't want to say like a bad word on this channel, but I'm going to say it in like I'm just going to say in the most politically correct way I can say it. Basically, he said to me, whenever you think about something anxious or a thought like that, that's not good, that's not healthy, say to yourself, that is a D-head thought. That's a D-head thought. Say it to yourself, reboot, and feel better. Something, I'm not going to go into any depth or anything like that here in this video, but there was something that I wanted to talk to you all about. I received an email, a really lovely email from one of our viewers, somebody who watches our videos every day, and she was telling me about her daughter, especially one of her daughters that is suffering extremely badly with OCD to the point where it's really ruining her life at the minute. And she's only young, she's only in her early teens, and I can really relate to that, because when I was in my early teens, more so when I was 16, 17 years old, I suffered really badly with OCD to the point where it almost ruined my life. Almost cost me my university placement that I had at the time, and all sorts of things went on in my life around when I was 16, 17 years old. But the point is that I can really relate to this email, and it makes me feel really deeply sad for this family and this poor girl that's suffering like she is with OCD. And so I wanted to put it to you guys. I'm sure there is absolutely hundreds, if not thousands, of people that can relate to what I'm going to say right now and have experienced this in some form or other. But I want to share my story. I want to share my story because maybe it can touch somebody. Maybe it can help this particular girl that's suffering right now, and maybe I can help somebody else as well along the way. I don't know. But if you've ever experienced OCD, know anybody that's experiencing or suffering from OCD or mental illness and anxiety and all them sorts of things, they're all very much wrapped up in one another. Let me know in the comments below if that's something you would like to hear. Would you want to hear my story basically? Shall I do a video on it? iPhone extras, maybe a vlog on it, I don't know, but I feel like it's time. Like, I've never shared this part of my life with anybody, and definitely not in these videos. It's something that was really brutally personal to me at the time, and you know, like I said, it nearly destroyed my life. Oh my goodness, I just made it back, but I kid you not, I think I just nearly drowned, and that's not like an exaggeration. I don't know what happened to me just then. I've just made it back to shore area, literally. The second after I put the camera down, I started thinking about the last thing I said, where I was like, oh, this is the point where I swim and I don't move forward and I just get dragged back.
Whoa.
Because I started swimming hard to get back. Whoa. And I started to, you know, like, careful. I don't know if you've ever had a panic attack before, but I just could suddenly feel one coming on. My chest went really tight. I felt like I couldn't breathe. My hands went tingly when I was swimming, and my brain was just going overdrive. My eyes started going black, and I'm not kidding you. I literally thought to myself, oh my God, I'm dead. I'm gonna die out here because there's no one else out here. There's no lifeguard.
People left.
I was on my own out there. There was no one here at all, and I was too far to shout for help. I literally, it's a lifeguard. Oh yeah, there's a lifeguard there.
There's lifeguard.
But I literally was like, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have to shout for help. I can't breathe. My chest gone super tight. It was so weird. I've never ever felt like that before, ever. And I just managed to, I was like, just calm down, start taking deep breath, turn myself on my back. And I just slowly started kicking my legs on my back rather than swimming hard on my front. And thank goodness it went away.
Who goes out all that way and then thinks to themselves, I'm gonna get stung by jellyfish, I'm never gonna get back. It's too deep, far from me to swim, the tide's gonna drag me out. Why would you think about that?
I don't know. I was making a joke, but then when I started swimming, my brain started going into overdrive about it, and I was literally like, oh my God, this is gonna happen. I'm gonna drown. Can you imagine how scary that was? I literally just turned on my back and I was just like, please, take some deep breaths, and thank goodness it stopped. But that was legit actually really scary. That was terrifying. That is a D-head thought.
OMG. Guys, I just had a panic attack. Okay, so I went downstairs to tell Dad what I'm thinking of getting Mum. I came back upstairs and I jumped onto my bed and I heard a crack, and I thought it was my glasses even though I've got them on. I thought I broke my glasses. So I was like, no, 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 no. I pulled my cover and it was actually just a pencil that I sat on. Oh my goodness.
That is a D-head thought.
Not funny as me.
The whole supboard flipped upside down.
And then I had a panic attack and I was like, get me out of the water!
That is a D-head thought.
I'm very, very nervous to do it, but I wanted to overcome my fear of singing out loud, like in front of people, because I'm very nervous about it, and I don't know why, but I'm always just really nervous to sing in front of anyone, and I want to try and overcome that fear.
That is a D-head thought.